Welcome back, AP Macroeconomics students. Today we're going to talk about topic 3.4, the long-run aggregate supply curve. We have two types of aggregate supply curves, the long run and the short run. Well, the difference between the short run and the long run, in the short run, wages and resource prices are what's called sticky, and they're not going to change when the price level changes. However, in the long run, those wages and resource prices will be flexible, and they will change when the price level changes. Here's an example. If you have a firm that makes 100 units that are sold for $1, only cost is $80. How much is the profit? Well, the profit is $100 minus 80 equals 20. What happens to profit in the short run if prices double? Well, now 100 units are going to sell for $2, so the total revenue is $200. Therefore, the profit is $120. Firms now have an incentive to make more. But in the long run, workers demand higher wages to match the higher price level. So labor costs double, which is $160. Therefore, your profit on $200 is $40. This is not an incentive to produce more because the real profit is the same. In the long run, price levels increase, but GDP doesn't. Here's the graph of the long-run aggregate supply curve. Price levels on the Y and real GDP is on the X. Notice how the long-run aggregate supply is a vertical line. We assume in the long run that the economy will be producing at full employment. So what are the shifters of the long-run aggregate supply? Well, a permanent change in the production possibilities of the economy can shift the LRAS. There's a shift outward, signified by the arrow and the new labeling of the new curve. Here's a shift inwards, or a decrease. Again, notice the LRAS2 and the arrow signifying the change. The shifters of the long-run aggregate supply are the same as the shifters of the PPC. A permanent change in the PPC can shift it if there's a change in resource quantity or quality, or if there's a change in technology. Take a look at the relationship between these two graphs, the long-run aggregate supply and the PPC. When there is a shift outward, there is a new PPC line, and similarly, when there's a shift outward in the long-run aggregate supply, that moves to the right. So multiple choice questions. Thank you.